This little park. I don't know if y'all know this about me, but every other morning, I get up and take a walk through the park. Clear my head. I feel good on the energy, on the mind, on the heart. Wake up to have a good day. Feed the energy. Feed the universe. I know what I'm about to do. I know what I'm about to get, and claim that. It's going to be a decent day today, and I want it to be positive, and I want it to be straight, smooth. I ain't got time for all that bullshit, that drama is what's going on that I keep avoiding. Uh, you know, it's what it's about. Damn, look at those clouds over there. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the world. A lot of stuff happening. Just trying to keep it sane, keep it peace, keep it peaceful, move accordingly. This morning, I don't usually be on here this morning, but just sharing one of my spots with y'all guys. Beautiful, beautiful spot. Beautiful day to clear your head from all the bullshit that's going on. Misled, being fed, fuck shit, thinking that you gotta deal with it. Disrespect, all the lies, ignorance, lies, deceit, dishonest. This is why I do this shit, to clear my hair from it. 20 years I was around it. It was hard to break away, but these are necessary steps to, changing your thoughts, changing your mind and your ways. It's hard to when you grew up in that type of environment and that seed was already planted. But it's a way to break away, to find happiness, peace at the moment. Be grateful for the moment, for the days, for the beautiful sky, for the motion, for whatever it is that make you happy. Don't ever let nobody make you feel bad for doing things that make you happy. It might look corny to people, it might look whack to people, but it's not. This is the way of living. This is the way to the treasure. I should have brought me some. I can see. Oh yeah, you definitely can see. You see that? Look, get that one. Oh, you did? That one's short.
Yeah,
This one kind of for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn, look at all them roots. All that.
I seen a beaver.
For real? Come up out of there?
Yeah.
Wow.
He had a frog in his mouth.
Wow. Hey, you know what was magical though? Like they put like a little horoscope up under there, and like when it's lit up under there with all them bushes and trees like that, that's just so beautiful. It's like a whole nother world under there with the trees on top of that water. I seen it on the internet. I seen somebody did it. I was like, damn, it's like a whole nother world under there.
Through here, you gonna see turtles. I've seen 100 turtles.
Damn.
I seen a beaver run out. I seen I seen all type of wild animals out here.
For sure. What's up? Good morning, Jay. JW. But yeah, it's beautiful out here. Feels good. You feel that wind though, that little breeze. You know what? Like Even when it be hot and shit, as long as you got like a some shade, you'll be good for the day. Like it's gonna be like 90 degrees, and it's like 80 right now, but it feel good. Keep some water on top of the hour. Which way he was walking? Want to keep walking?
Mm?
Which way? Which way?
I went this way last time.
Come on, let's go. You ain't even been here. It's your first time, girl. It's right around the corner though. What? 10 minutes away? All this. See, that's what I want. I want some acres. I want some acres like this. I wanna have my own land. I wanna have my own land. I wanna have me a campground site. I wanna have water installed. I wanna have the electricity all on the ground. I wanna do that. That's a beautiful thing to do. And I'm gonna get it too. Big ass campground site, something that's worth this. Like this probably, how many acres you think this is? If you
About 188.
About 188 acres. Woo, that's what I'm talking about. For real.
That's a lot of land. You
That's
need a lot of bodies.
Hell yeah. I don't mind paying. We don't mind paying people. So you know, that's what's up. As long as you want to work, hell yeah, do your job. But that's what it's about. I want people to want to come camp out.
It's so much more to life than
Families,
AC.
friends,
Sometimes
yeah.
it's good to get out and let your body heal in nature. Just the sound
Mm-hmm.
here on this. So
I love it, man, for real.
bird landed on me too.
Man, I keep telling them about these birds that we saved. It was like 10 birds. We woke up one day outside our RV. And we woke up and they was all screaming and crying, man. It was like 10 of them. Loud. We didn't save them, got some soft cloth, got a little top, put a little water in there and just feed them water and shit. And ever since then, they've been coming to our doors, RV, especially to the ride. They know the ride. They be, oh, look at that rabbit. Oh, he's so beautiful right here. He ain't running either. He right here.
Where?
Hold on, I'm scared. You see him moving?
That's why I said you see all type of wildlife. That's why it's good. Get outside, man. It's more to life than being indoors.
You see it right there? He eating.
If outside was people, it would be us.
You see it?
Oh yeah, I see it.
It's a baby rabbit.
Yeah, he's still pretty young.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's kind of big.
Yeah, it is. But that's what's different. I want to see. That's what's different about these animals now. They be coming out in the heat. Even I seen some deers, all type of stuff out here in the heat. Put a little water down, see. Here, you want some water, baby doll? Are you going on a date tonight, studio? Okay, man, that's what's up. How you feel? That's what it's about, man. Hopefully she the one, man. Hopefully you find the one like me, man. For real. That's what it's time to settle down, man. It ain't all about that rah-rah and yah-yah shit. These niggas out here nasty as fuck. Overly horny, over sexual and shit. That shit is filthy on TV and on the world, man. All these diseases and shit floating around this bitch, man. What the fuck? I'll be scared to, man, what? That shit's sad, man. And what's crazy, motherfuckers don't care, ain't had shit. They admitting that shit. You don't know a girl from a can of paint. But niggas be so horny and what I don't understand how everybody got all this fucking money, but when it comes to like women and some things they weak to. No morals or principles or nothing to it. You a millionaire, but you that damn open that a girl can come into your life and fuck it up, damage it, no security. But y'all got all like it just be crazy to me. And I don't judge nobody, but I just don't understand how we be moving out here. Like, what the fuck? How is people?
Don't include yourself in
I
that.
don't
How
know.
they be moving.
I said that. I said how they
You
move.
said we.
I mean, not we. I said as people, but I said
Yeah.
because we all is one as people. So I
Yeah,
said
flesh.
we.
How the
But
flesh be moving.
yeah, how the flesh be
Right.
moving for real. I don't like. They be having all the security
Big,
guard,
big cut down.
all these security guards for other men because they scared to get touched or whatever. But a female could just walk up on you and get anything and take everything and do you down bad because you that overly horny and overly sexual. Like what the fuck? As you
But
grow,
people not
as
even
you
being
grow older,
honest about
yeah, or
what
yeah,
they want. Cause you
yeah.
starting to see a lot of
Oh,
in the
definitely
closet
that. Yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
You
sweet
know.
thing. Definitely that, baby doll. That's what's scary around this bitch. That's why I don't trust no fucking. That's why I'm thankful for my life because I'm telling you, it's a lot when you don't have no fucking structure in your life or nobody in your life to kind of like pull you and show you like things that's not that's smoky mirrors that's tricky. You're gonna see it all, man. You're gonna be around it all. You know what I mean? Because shit, you never know what your homie or your people's doing really for real behind closed doors.
You never know what
When
nobody doing.
nobody really doing behind closed doors.
Really.
For real. Even in relationships. It goes for everything. You know what I mean? When you say that, for real. You never know what nobody doing behind closed door. That's why you gotta be happy when you know what I mean, being to yourself, shit. Creating your circle, shit. I mean, creating your peace. And you know what I mean? Your safe place and safe haven. Shit. At least you know shit, you know with your heart and with your intentions. You know what I mean? You don't let nobody rub nothing off on you because shit, that's how it happens when you out there in the crowd. You might be a good man, you might be a good person, but shit, but you chasing after being out there want to be seen. You know what I mean? You're gonna fall a victim to that shit, and people be wondering why they life be so. I mean, be wondering why shit be happening in their life. You know what I mean?
But you can't say you fall victim to something you choose to do.
Yeah, cause you right.
That's
You
where
do have a
people have to
choice.
be
Yeah,
on your L
yeah,
and on your lesson.
right.
Cause we don't say L's is losses, we say they
Lessons.
lessons.
Yeah,
So just own. I say anybody own that first
yeah,
because
for real.
we all might
Take
fall
a
short. We
take a.
human.
You gotta take accountability for. Yep, take accountability. Really, shit. And you're right. We all fall short. We all have a choice to do that shit and make decisions to go out here and do stupid ass shit that's gonna cost us our fucking freedom in our life. You know what I mean?
Or peace.
Or peace, really.
Yeah.
You know, I had to break away from a lot of that shit. Not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm just saying this is my results of finding my happiness, man. You gotta change. You might have to change your environment. You might have to change the people. You know what I mean. It ain't no. You don't mean no harm, but you got to do. You got to be a leader. You can't be a follower because everybody doing the same shit. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to make it. Everybody trying to get it. You know what I mean? But that don't mean because we grew up together that we can't break away and still have that same love and same bond without us being mad at us because we're not around and not talking to each other. You know what I mean? A motherfucker should never be that damn, uh, get that damn close to feel like, you know what I mean? You want to start a problem or want to talk down on the person because they choose to switch it up. You know what I mean? Not switching it up on nobody, but just switching it up, man. It's way more in the life than it's way more to life. You know what I mean? It's way more to life than just sitting up, getting in trouble for real, for real. Everybody chasing the same thing. It's chasing the same. I mean, I ain't gonna say everybody chasing the same thing. I'm just gonna say everybody trying to make it, man. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's tight out here for everybody and shit. You know what I mean? It don't matter who you is, but you know what I mean. We gotta,
Elevation requires separation. Is what
yeah,
he's summarizing.
yeah. You
Because in
got
order
to,
to grow, you gotta go.
you gotta break away. If you ain't gonna, yeah, the order to grow, you gotta move on. You gotta separate. You gotta, yeah, that's the way. Damn, it's so fucking peaceful out here. Oh yeah, this our new bet. This our new spot every other day when we ain't on the road. Come here, walk and work out for real. So just being a leader, uh, stepping away from things that can uh, comp- stepping away from things that can, potentially jeopardize your happiness. You know what I mean? Why you walking so fast? Huh? Huh? You walking too fast. Slow down. Just cruise. I don't want to be all sweaty because we walking all fast. Damn, I seen the alligator. For real. Damn, look at all them little leaves or roots growing, coming up out that water. Thanks for the light. I appreciate the one light. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day today, y'all. Hope everybody can just find a little bit of happiness nowadays. I mean, I know people got that in them, but hey, good morning, man. How you doing today? You out here having that good walk? Yeah, man.
There's an eagle's nest down here, but I didn't see any of the young ones in it anymore.
Was they up there?
They were about a week or so ago.
Oh, okay. Oh man, that's probably a beautiful sight. I'm gonna try to catch them then.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they usually be floating around here because we from around this area, but I know they be over there on that side because I be waking up and seeing them in the air. I'm like, woo.
over by Edison.
Yeah.
Especially in the winter.
Winter, yeah, definitely in the wintertime.
Hot hole.
You go,
like hanging out.
oh yeah, that is the hangout. Yep, I seen it. Yep, me too. But yeah, man, this shit feels so good. Being on the go, just shit, man. Just having fun, man. Just having fun, and it's only gonna get better than this, you know. It's only gonna get better, man. Just keep going, keep thinking positive, even when things, you know what I mean, turn sour. You know what I mean. Everything don't deserve a reaction. Everything don't deserve a reaction. You know what I mean. Sometimes don't add fuel to the fire. Shit, that's how you be able to see these better days, these beautiful days, for real. I had to learn this shit, man. I had to go through some shit to learn this type of shit, man. Because when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, I was going through it. I thought it was okay to be out there in the streets. You know what I mean? I thought it was okay to get out there and do my damn thing. You know what I mean? Successfully. But hey, things change. You know what I mean? You go through things and you go through fucking darkness and you fight shit that you never knew that you'd be able to fucking fight. You know what I mean? That you never thought you'd be able to make it out. You know what I mean? Honestly, I'd have been in darkness. I'd have been in situations that I thought I'd never make it the fuck out, nigga. On my, man. With a family, with kids, and with a beautiful, strong woman that, you know what I mean, want to win, and, you know what I mean, seeing all the danger outside of, you know what I mean, trying to build together, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I ain't wasn't perfect, but like I said, I always stand for something. I always stand for something, you know what I mean? For real. And I just be excited, you know what I mean? Sometimes I don't be know how to brace that shit for real. I just be excited for just to be here, be blessed to be here, because there's people still in there. That's, you know what I mean, that's doing, I got family and friends that's doing big time, doing life that I grew up with, man, and I used to coach to them. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's all right to see people, but man, stop being around people like that, man, for real. It's, because shit, man, you're gonna get into some trouble. And sure have, you know what I mean? I'm still here, out here being, you know what I mean, coaching it. You know what I mean? Being positive and, you know what I mean? through it all. You know what I mean? And I just be praying. I be praying, and that's all I could do, send them up, send them prayers up. You know what I mean? And hoping that things will get better. For real. Because you never know, man. You never know if you'll be able to walk on these like I take this shit serious because I've been through shit. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I take this shit, these moments, hearing me walking on this step, being with my family, being with my really cherishing these moments. I really take this shit serious, y'all. You know what I mean? Hit that like and subscribe button if you really take things serious, that you really have to bump your fucking head and wake up, man, and overcome these things. That's hard. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy that we give these people our life, ours to the system. You know what I mean? Shit, I did 4. When I had to. When I was young, I was fucking 18, 17. I gave these motherfuckers 4 years of my life being out there in the world, man, being out there with friends and family, just being out there trying to get it, man. That's all I'm saying, trying to make it, you know what I mean? My whole fucking life. I never asked nobody for shit. Nobody never gave me shit. I always been a giver. That's my heart. I always been a giver. I always been a provider. You know what I mean? I always been true to my word. You always been about that, you know what I mean? But what I'm gonna say is I cherish these moments because once they gone, you can never get them back. You cherish these moments because once they gone, you never get them back. I was gone. You know, I thought I'd never see my way out. You know what I mean? Thought I'd never see my way out. Young and scared as fuck. Not knowing if I'd be able to get back to raise my kids. You know what I mean? Like, that shit woke me up. That shit woke me up. It changed my life. It made me more aware. It made me more paranoid. Hit that like and subscribe button if you be paranoid. Because paranoia is like something speaking to you for real. And you know what I mean? I listen to that shit. And be paranoid, by me being paranoid and shit, nigga, it helped me escape a lot of traps that was coming my way. You hear what I said? Because I seen them before they came. And that's why I'm so happy, bro, and be embracing my life, nigga. And I be grateful for what I got, what I'm building, you know what I mean? Everything takes its time, but I don't have to go out there and fucking risk it no more, you know what I mean? Like, I'm happy to know that I'm building legitly, you know what I mean? Just everything, I'm just loving everything that's going on in my life, man, peacefully. And you know what I mean? I know it's a lot. Everybody got stories and everybody got a life, you know what I mean? And everybody got a family outside when you leave your nest and go create your own family. That's what I did. And you know what I mean? Like, it's a separation thing, type thing, you know what I mean? So you gotta embrace it all. You gotta embrace it all. Cause I'm telling you, when I was in that hole for 2-3 months, when I was in that hole, bro, 24 hours a day, couldn't get out the hole, but to just go shower, shit and shave, nigga, that shit mean, man, what? To get out here to see the mentality, bro, they can have it. Because, yeah, it's a brainwashing. It's a fucking curse. That shit a curse. You get out, you want to do the same shit. You want to fall back into the same shit because people don't know no other ways, you know what I mean? People think things are possible. People don't know nothing really about getting your credit together and shit like that. Or, you know what I mean? That's not lame, but getting your credit, that's the way of life, for real, for real. That's really the way of life. And it's more than just, 9 to 5 working. Yeah, I salute that. For sure, for sure. I work, they eat, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. Out of my 30-some years of living, bruh, I worked, but I can't get these people I can't get them years of my life because I got a family. I got beautiful kids. I got a beautiful wife. They need me. I'm their protection. So it's hard to have a job, but I stay for 2 or 3 months and I'm out. You know what I mean? Because you could build yourself. You know what I mean? You can start your own foundation. You can start your own business. You can start your own lane. You know what I mean? I learned that at a young age. That's why when I was 18, when I got out, when I was 20 something, that's why I started me a landscaping business in the Yak. Because I'm from Pontiac, Michigan. So I started me a low-key little landscaping business. You know what I mean? I'm doing good. Big ass house, everything, man. You know what I mean? But I didn't get no peace doing this shit, bro. I didn't get no peace living good. I'm still okay, but I didn't get no peace because I always was scared. Not scared, but I always was paranoid. You know what I mean? And it was for a reason. I used to get harassed. I used to get, I couldn't even come out the crib without getting pulled over. You know what I mean? Trouble used to follow me, you know what I mean? And I had, for many, many years, that was a burden on my heart, man, for real. To know, like, shit, if you still just on the same thing, like, the world's still still on the same shit, ain't no change. Eventually, you're gonna crash and go out and go down like the rest. And I was scared of that, man, because I know what I had to offer, and I just knew what God put me on this earth for. I knew what He wanted, what was my calling. Yes, it's to help people, to take care of people, and He gonna allow me to have that big old campground that I'm gonna provide for people, and just really, for real, just spreading love, shit, peace. No matter how it come, how could you receive it, shit? Because anybody can get on that other shit. You know what I mean? I've been around people talking like this, and people don't want to hear that shit because too busy people stuck in the darkness, and they stay stuck in their ways. You know what I mean? They be stuck in their ways and shit, and you have to, you know what I mean? Like, you can't fight that. You can't, you know what I mean? You only could take them to the water so many times. You know what I mean? You can't help them drink it and shit. They gotta learn how to swim. You went to the bathroom? All right. You can't take them you can lead them to the water, but you can't help them drink it and shit. They gotta learn how to swim. If they don't, they'll drown. And that's true in life. You'll learn how to drown. Just chilling. Thanks for these likes. I appreciate the support, the hearts. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. Just showing love. You know what I mean? I be on here showing love. You know what I mean? And it comes back to you. You know what I mean? So I'm always appreciated for everything. You know what I mean? Because like I said, this shit ain't fucking promised, man. This shit don't be promised, man. For real. Normally, what? Without no strings attached, man, shit don't be promising, for real. So you gotta cherish this shit, man, for real. And that's what I did. I wanted to change, shit. I'm like, shit, hell no, I ain't coming back to this motherfucker. For real. Nigga, I've been good for 15 years, nigga. I've been straight for 15 years out here, bro. On this journey, man. Staying away from, I'm talking about like far as like changing the outlook of, you know, how I used to think. It's been a struggle, it's been hard, but I've been on my own for a long ass time. When my mama had her stroke, when I was 15. When I was 15, my mama had a stroke coming from Pontiac Central, coming from my school. Oh, let me go back. I went, instead of going home, I went to Gordy, and that's a little right across the street from us on this street, on the right on the in the Yak. It was like a basketball little spot. They barbecued. It was a big church, and we used to go there and play basketball, eat barbecue. It was called Gordy. It's probably people who ever seen this video, if they do come across the video from my hood, they gonna know what I'm talking about. They gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. My house was right next to Gordy's, right there on it's a street called Pike in the Yak. And yeah, but long story short, man, I came home, hooping, came from the basketball. My mom, I walked in, man. It fucked me up, man. It fucked me up and changed my life. Because shit, I had to defend on my own. I had to take care of myself. I had to make a way. for me, you know what I mean, at a young age, you know what I mean, I had to provide for myself. You know what I mean? I have family, I have friends, but everybody still trying to make it. Shit, everybody was in the same position damn near, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it went to, you know what I mean, it was a slight struggle for me. I know. I don't know, I can't talk about everybody else, but it was a struggle for me. For real, for real. I remember I stayed in outside of Pontiac, I stayed in Indianapolis for a year. And I was like, how old was I then? I think I was young. I think I was like 14, right before I moved to Pike Street. But long story short, man, yeah, man, that's what made me be strong out here, be able to stand on 10, be able to, you know what I mean, to adapt to every situation. For real, because I know I had to defend on my own. I didn't have no protection. You know what I mean? I had to protect people around me. You know what I mean? I grew up with cousins. I grew up with girl cousins and boy cousins, and you know what I mean? I had to protect them. You ask me, you know what I mean? I had to be the leader. You know what I mean? So when I found the way, shit, everybody just adapt. Shit, for real, and I help everybody, no matter what it was, big or small. And you know what I mean? That was my heart, and to this day, you know what I mean? But shit, that shit changed my life, bro, for real. And ever since then, man, I've been on this rampage. And ever since then, I've been on this rampage of helping people. Ever since I saved my mom's, and I feel like I can save other people, and we have been doing. God is so good, man, for real, for real. What's crazy is, man, I don't even gonna speak on it. I ain't gonna speak on it, but just know, man, God is real, man. For real. He give you all type of signs, and he give you all type of tools and all type of ammunition. For real, to. Well, I'm walking. Let me, I gotta fucking pause this real quick. Yep. So, like I said, man, it defeat the purpose. It defeat the purpose, man. Putting the work and don't want to change, you know what I mean? It's easy to talk about it. It's easy to say it, you know what I mean? But I'm just working hard to keep putting it into play. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, man. That everything is just, it feels just secure. It feels secure that I never knew should ever be. Coming up, it used to be scattered, and shit. But long story short, but yeah, that's what changed. That's why me and my wife decided to start a home healthcare business. You know what I mean? It takes a lot, you know what I mean? Background check takes so much to, you know what I mean, to be able to finally get through the door, you know what I mean? Because the door gonna always be getting slammed on you. I'm gonna tell you that. It takes a lot of patience. And a lot of paperwork, a lot of everything, for real, to really, you know what I mean, really want financial freedom. You know what I mean? It takes that type of work, but you can't give up. You got to put in. You got to keep going. I remember it was I can count about 8 times the door was shut. I'm talking about. I think we went through this for a year and a half before we got improved. You know what I mean? To be able to help and service our community. You know what I mean? And it's beautiful. It feels good to me that every other day I can wake up and go help somebody that's in need. You know what I mean? It feels good to me, man. And it's only gonna get better. And my kids growing and watching it too. And they're gonna be the same image. They're gonna be better than me, but shit, they gonna know how to help people. You know what I mean? They gonna know how to help people. They gonna know how to help people they gonna know how to bring people to the water. You know what I mean? But they gonna know how to cut people off too. You know what I mean? They gonna know how to cut people off too. They gonna know how to get gangster too. Because this world, it teaches you to have both sides. You better have the business side, the hustle side, and the gangster side. If you want to survive out here in this world, you got to be sharp, because you can easily get tricked off. And like I said, I've been almost tricked off many times. You know what I mean? Being around dysfunctional people, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't know if y'all know Pontiac, Michigan. I don't know if y'all know familiar with that city. But that's like 30 minutes from Detroit. You know what I mean? It's like, we like the baby D. If I want to say that, we like the baby D, low key. Detroit like Pawpaw. You know, and that's Paw, bro. That's Big Daddy right there. You feel me? Detroit is Big Daddy to the yak. You know what I mean? For real. That's how I look at it, because we so fucking small, bruh. You know what I mean? I've seen this shit for 18, 17 years. We so small, bro. We can get to east side within 20, it don't take us long, bro. I can go from the east to the west within 5 minutes. I can go to the north across the street, right there on going down the highway. You be over there. Like, it's so small, bro. There ain't no wiggle room much. For real, for real. And we are some of the cleverest people, nigga. Real shit, nigga. The people, yeah, we get on that tip and we be fucking each other up and shit when really we supposed to be together and sticking together out there in that little small motherfucker. You know what I mean? For real, I'm just being truthful. But I'm telling you, we are some of the sharpest people that come up out the world, boy. Just imagining, though. It's already small as fuck. You know what I mean? It's already tight as hell. You know what I mean? But you still gotta work. You still gotta survive. You still gotta make a way. And it's so small to the point, like, everybody's seeing this shit. Everybody's seeing this shit. You feel me? Like, it ain't no fucking peace, bro. There ain't no peace and quiet, nigga. It ain't no peace in the yak, nigga, for real. It's too small, bro. I'm telling you, the whole world can go to one apartment complex and be all over there. Thick, nigga. That's how we roll. We be out there thick. For real, for real. And we sharp as fucking strong as hell. Because when we makes ways to eat, to provide for our family, you know what I mean? No matter what's going on out there. You know what I mean? No matter how the dark cloud out there right now, how the smoky mirrors out there right now on our people or whatever, you know what I mean? And we had that in it. We could change that shit for real, for real. All we gotta do is kind of stick together and help each other out. You know what I mean? Because that's the only downfall out there, shit. People getting wet up, people getting, unalive or messing with people bitches, niggas killing bitches, niggas raping kids, niggas doing so fucking much. People taking people out. I mean, not taking people out, but people not jeopardizing, but people are fucking getting people out the way. What I'm saying, and then getting people out the way in that bitch. It's tight as fuck. Can't do much out there, bro. You gonna get towed on or rode on too much, for real. That's one thing about our city, bro. If you stay strong out there, man, you tough. You make it out there, you the toughest, bro. I don't know, cause I know I've been to a lot of cities, man. Been to a lot of states, man, for real, and they huge. They big as hell, low key. And compared to Pontiac, man, we small little mitten, boy. We small little mitten cooking, nigga. We cooking out there, boy. We got people doing all type of shit, for real. We got people doing all type of shit trying to come up, nigga, doing shit that celebrities doing, nigga. People got businesses, people doing rapping, man. People doing fucking t-shirt lines, shoes, whatever. It's coming out of our city too. Real talk. It's just small. It's small, and it ain't too much getting noticed as I mean, yes it is. I'm gonna say it is. Our city getting noticed like a motherfucker, but it's just small, all I'm saying. And it's just small. I don't know if that mean anything. It's just small, and it seems like it's kind of hard to really expand because it's so small. I don't know what comes with that, you know what I mean? What comes with that shit, but it's small. So whatever comes with being small, that's the effects, shit. You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers staying strong out there. Motherfuckers 100. It's like I say, I know 100 people out there. I still got friends and family out there. You know what I mean? I know some real people with good hearts and good intentions and shit. You know what I mean? You do. But like I said, in order to grow, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta turn from the things that plays tricks on your eyes, you know what I mean? Plays tricks on your minds and your energy. That shit big, nigga. I'm big on that shit. I'm not perfect, but I learned it, and I'm learning. And I'm learning. And that's all it's about. It's about growth, learning, and keep pushing through. You know what I mean? And like I said, bro, that's why I'm built like this. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so smooth and clever. And you know what I mean? Just really be at peace. You know what I mean? Because I didn't live that lifestyle. I didn't had it all. I didn't did it all. Really, shit, for real, for real. Now I'm just chilling, man, doing what I have to do to bring my kids up, you know what I mean? The right way so they can get married and start them a family and shit, you know what I mean? Just doing it the right way, man, step by step, the norm, you know what I mean? There ain't no rush. It ain't no rush for nothing. Shit, my oldest son is 17 and he's still a virgin. And it's beautiful. And that's what I'm talking about. How many people can say that? How many people can say that though, for real? And I'm not being funny and I ain't talking no bullshit, you know what I mean? I'm just being honest. How many people can say their sons are virgins at the age of 17 when we know they smell themselves around them ages or a little bit younger? You know what I mean? For real. Because they imitate what the parents and shit do and they grow up watching. You know what I mean? But if your kids watch some kind of positive, and not saying they gonna watch it all positive because we gonna bump heads, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's life and shit. But seeing people work things out, you know what I mean? Seeing people talk through situations, seeing people hearts, you know what I mean? That's what it's really about. And that's what I want to give my kids. I want to give my kids that type of heart, even though they got that type of heart, it's gonna be bigger. But you know what I mean? So just because you crash out doesn't mean, you know what I mean? Or just because you get into it with your people or somebody that you love doesn't mean you don't love them. When you kind of separate yourself from them or just, you know what I mean, cussing them out and shit or whatever it is, doesn't mean, don't take away the love, you know what I mean? It's just change behavior. That's what it's called, change behavior and shit. You know, I had to learn that too, you know what I mean? Change behavior. Discipline, I learned that in the joint, for real. The 3Ds, discipline, determine, and dedication. I learned that in prison when I was down bad. A OG was over like 60 years old, and I was like, at that time, I was in my 20s, and he told me, man, you gotta stall these in your mind. You gotta stall these in your mind. You took a shortcut. The 3Ds, discipline, determine, and dedication. You know what I mean? So I got dedication, you know what I mean? I had to learn to be tough. I had to learn to be fucking tough, nigga. I had to learn to have this fucking heart as a lion, nigga, going through darkness, nigga. When people wanted you to fold and when you got them all in your business and you're showing them how to do this shit, nigga, when you living it up, you know what I mean? When you doing every damn thing you're supposed to fucking do, you know what I mean? Wasn't the right way, you know what I mean? That shit backfired, you know what I mean? I've been crossed out, I done been robbed, I done been shot at, because a motherfucker want what I had. You know what I mean? I done been robbed, I done been shot at, because a motherfucker want what I had, bruh. You know what I mean? And everybody doing every damn thing to survive. You hear me? God knows the truth. God knows the truth. God knows the truth, my angel. My angel. I'm telling you. And don't never think shit sweet or it can't happen to you. For real. I don't give a fuck who you is, what position you in. I don't give a fuck. Don't never, ever think this shit won't happen to you, because it, like I said, ain't shit perfect, man. And you, the big fight is to fight the temptation. The big fight is to fight the fight. Just because they want it don't mean you want that drama, you know what I mean? So I had to learn that shit, man. I had to learn that shit for many fucking years, that people hated me, and I mean not hated me but despised me and always wanted to be in my business and always wanted to know and always wanted something and shit. You know what I mean? Growing up with people, for sure, from the mud, you become entitled. Hell yeah, for sure. Especially if I know if I ever was to make it, I'm definitely gonna reach back out for sure. That's the goal when you coming from the trenches. Shit, somebody gonna come up, somebody gonna make it. You feel me? Say y'all, man, be real, bro. Tell me some, hit, hit some likes on here, some hearts, hit the subscribe button on some real shit. I know y'all had that thought before. I know y'all did. As the youngest coming up, somebody gonna make it, motherfucker. Cause we all at this moment, at this time, we all trying to make it. We all doing dumb shit trying to make it. You know what I mean? And at that age, that young age, you want to help, you want to see, y'all want to ball together. You know what I mean? For real. But shit don't happen like that as years and you get older and shit, man. It shit start to change, man. You know what I mean? That's when shit gets sour. Some things get sour, you know what I mean? You fall out with people and you gotta argue with people and shit, you know what I mean? I'm changing that cycle, but you know, it happens and shit through life. It's different stages to this shit, man. For real, it's different stages, it's different levels, it's different conversations, it's different every fucking thing. It's different people all over the world. So of course people gonna have a different outlook or a different way they move and a different way they find peace or the different way they, you know what I mean, live. You know what I mean? For real. It feels good. I can, you know, be with my kids and don't have to don't have to worry about losing nothing. You know what I mean? Because I'm late or because I'm tired or because I really don't want to do it because that's the truth. So I just be thanking God, man, for these moments and cherishing these hours and days because, like I said, man, y'all don't know me. Y'all really don't know me, man. Y'all don't know where I come from. Y'all only see what I post. Shit, I only post what I post because that's what I do, shit. We be on the go, we be traveling, we be seeing the world, we be networking, we be running into different people, all good people all over the world that need our services, all type of stuff, man. Being on the go. Being on the go, you gonna being on the go, you gonna find what you're looking for. Instead of sitting up when the blinds closed, you can't see shit out the window and can't see what's coming. You know, I'm one with nature now, nigga. I'm like Tarzan around this bitch, nigga. For real. I'm one with nature. I wake up with the birds and the shit and gooses with the. I wake up with the knocking on my window now because I saved some birds, man. Y'all stick with me long enough, I'm gonna be walking around with the birds on my hip. I mean, right here on my shoulder. You know, I'm like, damn, I remember this boy 5 years ago, bro. He was talking about some birds they saved, and look now, he got 2 birds on his shoulder because they love me. They know my energy, man. For real, for real. And that's all. That was always on my heart, man, to do right by people. And if you cross me, that's on you, motherfucker. You lost it. You know what I mean? You lost it. You gonna see what comes behind this shit. You know what I mean? You gonna see what come behind this shit. Nigga, I don't gotta speak on shit. You gonna see what come behind this shit when you cross the real, because like I said, the real getting crossed. You know what I mean? The fake winning. But yeah, I'm out here, man, just getting this blood boiling for the day. You know what I mean? Getting my mind right. Get my motherfucking mind right, cause y'all don't see through the whole day, cause I don't got no cameraman with me and nothing like that. So you don't be seeing how I be rocking. So I be trying to just get cherish the little moments by just doing my little video content, snappers, whatever I be doing it. But that become complicated and hard because, like I said, it's hard to record when you got kids and a family. Everything don't need to be recorded and shit. It seemed like to me, you know what I mean? Because sometimes your family or no, sometimes they don't want to be on the camera and shit. So I'm trying my best to figure it out when it comes to that. But I'm trying to tap in, man. I'm trying to get it, man. I've been doing this shit my whole fucking life, man. And you know what I mean? I ain't depending on nobody or depending on no social media to get me where I'm at, because God gave me the tools myself. He gave us the tools. He gave us the foundation to build and grow. You know what I mean? So just add fuel to my fire, y'all, to know that there's good people around the world that want to see you grow and want to salute you and want to, you know what I mean, help you grow your family, help you, you know what I mean, add to the fire. Shit, that's what it's about. helping and learning and you know what I mean, being teach how to do things. Cause shit, yeah, who been educated? Ain't nobody take no school. Nobody ain't go to no what do they call this shit? Nobody go to these colleges or there's no internet school or no TikTok school or no 2 years of content school or 2 years of editing school or 3 years of you know what I mean. Uh, just being internet bomb. I mean, ain't nobody do this, so motherfucker just woke up was like, hey, I'm about to get it popping. I mean, I'm about to record my life type shit. You know what I mean? So how do you know if you're doing it the right way? You never know. For real, you just gotta go. You just gotta do it. I just be trying to find time because shit, I had to pick up my kids from summer camp. I mean, summer school. You know what I mean? They all participate in summer school, boxing, basketball, what else? Auction crabs and shit like that during the summer. So I'm trying to find time to really, um, I'm trying to find my lane. I'm trying to find my lane. That's it. You know what I mean? I ain't perfect. You know what I mean? I'm just learning and growing, man. I'm telling you, I had to go through a lot of shit to find this type of peace. Had to go through a lot of shit. For real. From never being in situations, man. Had to wiggle my way through it. You know what I mean? Cause shit'll run you fucking crazy. And what's crazy to me, I don't understand. I know I'm kicking it, but yeah, I'm out here like Tarzan with it. I don't know if you've been watching my page though, 85 J85. I don't know if you've been watching my page, homie, but yeah, out here like Tarzan with it. I don't know if you've seen. You know what I mean? We RVing. We seasonal with this shit. You know what I mean? Last year it was different because our business it required a little attention, so we had to stay amongst our business corporation, amongst the business place. You know what I mean? So we had to stay and build. But this time coming around, I think we're gonna be headed to Texas, and I want y'all guys to follow us there too when we get ready to shoot on out there and build. You know what I mean? We checked it out. We're supposed to be going to Florida soon. Down there and check it out though. But if the weather been bad for real, I don't know really where to go. You know, Michigan is one of the dopest places to be. For real. And there's so much in Michigan, man. Michigan is one of the dopest spots to be for real because we don't be getting hit with all that type of weather and shit like that. Like all those treacherous, you know what I mean? I pray, sending prayers up and, you know what I mean, prayers up to those families, you know what I mean, through these weather conditions, who lost ones that lost this, people that lost their loved ones through these little weather inventions and shit that's been going on rapidly around here, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but all I'm saying is like we ain't really been experiencing that type of shit out here in Michigan, you know what I mean? That's what's the beautiful thing about Michigan. I love it. I've been here my whole life, but I'll be traveling and only state I stayed at besides Pontiac, Michigan was Indianapolis. I stayed in Indianapolis for a year and a half and it was beautiful out there. I was going to school out there. I ain't know nobody out there, but you know, I had to meet and greet, you know what I mean? I'm a people person anyways, you know what I mean? So just a lot of different things that in my life, you know what I mean, I had to do on my own, you know what I mean? Had to do a lot of things on my own. That's why how I am to this day. You know what I mean? I had to fight. How's it going, man? All right. I had to fucking fight. I had to protect my safety and protect my domain, house, whatever, for many years. You know what I mean? Living on the edge with it, you know what I mean? And it was fun. It always been fun, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, it's so fucking hard to get out of it when you get in it. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? And once you get out of it, you're gonna find this shit like this. You're gonna be able to be like, damn, man, just sit back and be able to be in the pool with your kids and shit, and you know what I mean? Be able to just conversate, just loving that, coming from not having that or not being able to do that shit. That shit mean everything to me. And if you love your kids and love your family and love, you know what I mean, your wife, you know what I mean, you're gonna really go hard. You're gonna really put that work in for y'all. You're gonna really, you know what I mean, grow that root. You're gonna really want that shit. You really gotta really want that shit. You know what I mean? Life is hard, you know what I mean? relationships too. You know what I mean? But if you want it, it's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? It's gonna be all right if you really want it. I mean, nobody ain't got time for that drama. And all this people that lost their lives for having high blood pressure, arguing, and you know what I mean, going back and forth, getting caught cheating and shit like that. You know what I mean? That shit gets stressful. That shit gets fucked. That shit wear and tear on your body and your mind and shit. You wake up, eyes feeling like they popping out your damn head, all type of shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gotta, if you really want a change, you don't want all that fast shit, man. You will definitely figure it out and settle down with one of these women out here that's really want to be, really want to sit down. You know what I mean? Women gotta really want it too. You can't be always just about the men. They gotta be on both parties. You know what I mean? Y'all both gotta want this shit because we know it's easy to get in trouble. If I'm with you, you know it's easy to leave the house to do anything, just like you, vice versa, women. You get out there, you can do any fucking thing, you know what I mean? So it's all about if you really want that shit, you know what I mean? If you really want to be truthful, if you really want to settle down, and you can have all the fucking money in the world, but what is it to gain though? To lose your soul, you know what I mean? What is it to gain for real? Have all the money in the world, but you still not happy because something's empty in your life. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to really change the shit. You think it's corny. You know what I mean? You think it's corny settling down. People want people want 5 or 6 with different women and shit. And I'm not knocking them, and I'm not hating or nothing like that. But come on, man. At a point in time, when do that shit ever stop? As you get as a young shit, when you young it's okay, but once you get older, you start putting away those childish ass things. You know what I mean? For real. As you get older, that shit don't become interesting no more because, like I said, it's a headache, bruh. You got to keep up with too much. You got to call too much. You got to talk too much. You got to fuck too much. You got to do too fucking much, nigga. To keep up with, to keep up with women that other men lust over. You know what I mean? When really, hey, how's it going? When you can keep it G, keep it low key, keep it smooth, calm, and collected. Because who really gonna respect a bitch or a man that's out here fucking and sucking every fucking body? You know what I mean? But like I said, shit, the truth is, shit, money is the root of all evil. Money is the root of all evil. So shit, motherfuckers gonna do what the next motherfucker want, and they gonna do it. There's always somebody gonna step up to the table. For real, that's how it make it so easy. It's easy, shit, for real. And I ain't knocking it. I ain't knocking nobody hustle or nobody game with this shit. But when you sitting up, I just seen it. When you sitting up fucked up and crying about shit, that's because, nigga, I sit there and told your ass, nigga, you ain't really built for this shit, nigga. There's only so much the body and the mind can allow before it start crashing. It's only so much before you start fucking retreating. Before you start doing something, before your body start doing some crazy shit. You know what I mean? Real talk. I done seen it. I be seeing it, bro. It ain't the same. I'm being clean, you know what I mean? Being faithful and being clean for over what? 6, 8, 9 years or whatever, be in a marriage, and just going around seeing it that's around it is dirt. It's dirty. You know what I mean? It really do. People, I see it in their body, their skin. I see it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's a dark cloud. It's a curse. You know what I mean? So, all them, huh? It feel good though. I ain't even working out for real. I just walking. It feel good. Yeah. You getting small as hell. That's why you burning all them calories. You getting super small. All to your legs and your butt. All to your legs and your natural loving. That's natural cooking.
But see,
And
she couldn't have possibly had all of them.
for real. You couldn't have possibly had all those kids. She couldn't possibly have all those kids there. For real. Women, I be hearing that. I know people always say that about you. They're like, damn, you beautiful. For real. Had all you have. I'm like, man, you don't even look like you, do it? You don't look like you had no 4 kids.
Women scared to smoke.
For real, yeah. True. For real. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. That's what I love about your ass. Yo, stay on the go with it, burning. I need to give me one of them watches. So I can see how many, yeah, I want to see how many, hey, how's it going? See how many calories I burn.
For sure, this is like 80.
We bringing our bike. We bringing our scooter or bike next time.
This is 85.
100 calories
steps.
from walking all the way around that way?
Uh-huh.
For real? I ain't need all that, man. I'm trying to keep my weight on me.
Good though, because
I ain't trying to burn shit.
You
I'm
have
playing.
a steady pace, so you gonna keep building your muscles.
Yeah.
It gonna mess with you.
Yeah.
It only mess like it, what I'm doing is burning fat. I just did a fat workout.
Oh, okay. For sure, for sure. That's awesome. But no, I'm about to probably get off of here. But I was just talking about how men need to settle down and find the right woman, you know what I mean? And build from that, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, I done seen it and witnessed it, man. Once you in that, seen and witnessed it. Once they in that bed crying, and itching and all this other shit because y'all want to be fucking overly sexual, nigga, shit, that should wake you up. You know what I mean? All these AIDS going around, nigga, all this shit fuck going around. And people scared to really be people scared to be men, man, for real. You have all the money in the world, but motherfuckers ain't no real man until you really fucking find a wife and really settle down and really find your motherfucking feelings, nigga. Find your match, nigga. Find somebody that can challenge you. Find somebody that's gonna be able to tell your ass to sit the fuck down, nigga. Or find somebody that's
and vice versa. You gotta.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
if we really playing chess like we say we playing chess, the whole goal for the queen is to protect the king, and the whole goal for the king is to protect the queen.
You know it, baby.
So, life without order equals chaos.
You know it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
For sure. And if you really, really, really want it, if you gotta really, really want, you really, really gotta want that peace. You really gotta want this shit. For real, for real. It's a like I told him, it's a working process. You know what I mean? You gotta choose it.
Gonna find it for you.
Social media ain't gonna find it for you, huh? No.
I mean, it can, but to sustain it, it's going to require mutual respect on both parties.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Mutual boundaries.
Yeah. What you talking about, like on
trust, love, just
on the internet?
Mutually respectful.
Yeah, that's why I said you gotta have a choice. You gotta want it because you know men. You gotta have men and women gonna come like you said, like they do. Men and women, like you said.
And I can roam free because my husband trusts me.
Yeah, for sure.
So
that's the big.
It's all about boundaries.
Like I said, I just said that back there. Like she can lead the day. I can't fucking control her. She gotta make that choice if she want it. You know what I mean? She can lead the day and go find another. You know what I mean? Or fuck, I can leave the house today. She don't know what I'm doing.
Well, who can do that when we went down the aisle and said,
"No, I'm just saying. I'm just."
And do what?
I'm just saying you could. Yeah, no, I ain't nobody doing that. I'm just saying.
Excuse me. Unless you married a really crappy person, nothing can happen today. I mean, you can. If
I'm just yes, it can happen today. What are you talking about?
You love yourself. You love your spouse.
It don't matter what you love, right? People was crossing that out. People don't give a fuck. People, you really got but that's not. I know, but I'm just saying. If you really want it, you really fucking gotta really want it. You gotta have a chokehold on it because you can leave the fucking day. That's just the topic we just talking about, but I'm just saying, like, you can leave the day and you can go in the gas station, you can, you know what I mean, deceive, or I could do the vice versa.
Again, that's a choice a person choose to make.
Right. So
what I'm saying is, unless you just married a really crappy person,
so that means he got a right to do.
It's levels and honor.
I would say they got the right.
On a marriage, you can't just quit. Just because you can have a spat all you want to, an argument, a misunderstanding, miscommunication, can't just run.
We know the truth. I mean, we know right.
Then you're just a crappy person.
Yeah.
Period. We got to just start calling people for what they are. Cheating is not kudos. It's nothing cool about somebody cheating and breaking somebody's heart. It's nothing cool about somebody disrespecting their husband or their wife. You know, so that's all I'm speaking on that aspect because that's what you said. A person can leave today and tomorrow you have no control. Or can go out here and find somebody.
Right.
That's just because they're a crappy person.
Well, that's not you to be their judge though.
But you were speaking about me.
No, I'm speaking about you. I'm just saying that's not nobody's job. When a motherfucker married and they do that, and they had a choice to do that, guess who they got to deal with? They not their wife. They got to deal with God with that.
That's what I was trying to bring up. It all broke
Yeah,
down.
you gotta deal with God. That's why I said
That's
you
why I
can
said,
do
unless
what
they
you want to
just a
do, but if you don't
crappy
care about your standards with,
Bingo.
or if you don't even have a connection, some married men don't have connections with God. That's why if you go on the internet, all they doing is cheating. Shit, not all of them. My bad, I ain't gonna
And
say
I
that,
wasn't
but
even talking about the men, because I thought you were saying on the perspective
shit,
of like
both
men
sides,
being responsible, and then
both
like far
sides.
as like, because a woman can get out here and do whatever. And I'm saying unless that man married a crappy woman,
I'm saying we could
then yeah,
do,
she can.
you
But
could do the same thing a
either
man could
or.
do.
I know that.
Right.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I just kind of said it like that, like just made a little scenario like shit. I can go to the gas station and do, and she can go to the gas station. You know what I mean? Or to
Yeah.
the store to do. You know what I mean? Like just like that. But you got somebody big in the sky to deal with, and I believe it. You know what I mean? He's here, and he's always been here. So if you want to,
and that's part of being selfish. You know, we have to take other people's
yeah,
feelings into
for real,
consideration, no matter
And
what.
I said that too,
You
yeah.
know, men are selfish
Yeah.
and women are not. We're not taught to be selfish. And so most women don't
Yeah.
start showing up for themselves in their 30s.
Yeah,
You
true,
know? So
true. You got to grow. Like you got to go through something to learn something.
yes, it's duality.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is about duality.
Mm-hmm.
Partnership and not thinking nobody
And
is
the
bigger than the
reality check.
program.
Yeah,
Because
true.
I'm not bigger than the program, and neither are you. We're
Hell
bigger
no.
than the program together when we
Together.
fight our battles together. Whew, that workout was amazing.
For real though.
Feels so good.
Yeah.
Like the sun talked to
I'm
my
glad
mind.
man, we found so many spots, dude. This is beautiful. I know if y'all seen the other one, I'll be posting. It's like a little beach, a beautiful beach, bro. We can go to, and it's probably like 15 minutes away from the resort. It's so fucking beautiful, bro. I was like, man, it was a long bridge, lights under it at night. It's dope, man.
Yeah.
For real. But yeah, I'm about to check my phone about to die anyways.
Mine did.
Yeah, but I hope everybody have a good day, man. I hope y'all learned something. If I ain't learned nothing from me, you know what I mean? I hope you found something up out of there that you can take, you know what I mean, to better your life or better your days, you know what I mean? Or just change the way you think sometime, you know what I mean? Because everything don't deserve a reaction, and and everything don't have to fight. You don't have to fight fire with fire and shit, you know what I mean? You know, just because somebody, you know what I mean, did that or this, you know what I mean, doesn't mean you have to retaliate, you know what I mean? Because staying alive and being able to walk over this bridge is more than just being, you know what I mean, down, stuck, or hard somewhere, you know what I mean? When in a box when you could have made that choice to change. But I'm checking out of here.